Today I'd like to help you look at the way I hope we can complete our assignments in Common Lit. Right now you see my screen, and this is what you would see. I am signed in as a student, and I have given myself other assignments than the ones that I have assigned to you. The first thing I want to talk about in this video is the guiding questions. And the guiding questions are there to help ensure that you are paying attention and understanding the text. Please use it to help you understand the text. Also, we will talk about this in the next video, but you are expected to annotate the texts and provide notes on what is included in the bold text. This is called Sometimes a Dream Needs a Push by Walter Dean Myers. This is one of his older stories before he became a novelist, young adult novelist. He has several good books. You will see that there are guiding questions through the text. Many of you have written to me saying, "Hey, Mr. K, I can't see the rest of the text because there is this. It says right over here on the right, your teacher has turned on guided reading mode. Please click on the Q1. Please read all the instructions, all the information on the page, on your screen, in order to help you." So, when you get to the text, or when you get through that section, you have to answer a guided question. Click on it and it comes up. It tells you how many questions there are, and because it's a guided question, these are not evaluated. They are there to help you understand the text, so you cannot move on until you get the question correct. And what you need to do is, if you don't get it correct the first time, is go, what did I not understand? What am I not paying attention to? And once you get the answer correct, you need to go, there, I did understand that. Or, oh, I need to pay better attention to that. If this is the second or third time, you have answered the question. The guiding questions are there to help you inform yourself as you read. I won't spend a lot of time on this with you, but let's go through the questions. How does Jim Blair react to his son losing the ability to walk? In this story, there is a car accident, and the narrator of the story ends up in a wheelchair. He becomes a paraplegic, which means he cannot use his legs, but he can use his arms. And then we have to look at it. We have to decide. So, does he become angry and explosive, feels guilty and grows quiet? He grows afraid of the world. He feels positive about the future. Wrong. Wrong. And it takes them away from you so that you know which is the right, you have a better chance to get the right answer. Now, the text has unblurred, and I need to find Q2. How do Jim and his son feel about the wheelchair basketball game? Jim is uninterested, while Chris wants to play his wheelchair basketball. Jim wants Chris to play wheelchair basketball, while Chris is unsure. Chris is the son and the narrator of the story. Jim is afraid to let Chris play wheelchair basketball, while Chris wants to play. And both Jim and Chris are interested in the wheelchair basketball game. Well, let's try. Nope. 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 Yes. Next part of the text opens up. Q3. As you can see, the stars show me that I did not get it right the first time. I also see the number of responses, or number of times it took for you to respond before you got it right. Why does Chris's dad call Mr. Evans? He wants to talk about the Madison team. He doesn't want Chris playing wheelchair basketball. He wants to help Mr. Evans coach the team. He wants to ask for advice on coaching Chris. He wants to talk to him about the team. Next section opens up. This is a longer text than what you guys read, but there's a lot of dialogue. Which of the following best describes Chris's dad's attitude towards his son's team? He thinks he can help them get better. He thinks they do not listen to the coach. He gets frustrated with his son's team. He thinks he can turn them into champions. Next one. Whoops. Next. Q5. How does Chris feel at halftime? He is proud of how the team is playing. He feels bad they're losing. He is just happy to be on the court. He feels confident that they'll catch up. Nope, that's what his dad said. Is he just happy to be on the court? No. Does he feel bad that they're losing? Yes. Okay. And that is how the guided questions go. Please pay attention to them. Again, they are there to help you learn and understand what is going on. So just to show you what I see, I have just answered all of the questions, the guiding questions, and as the teacher can see them, I've logged in as the teacher and I can see them that you 3, 4, 2, 1, 3. This gives me an idea if you're paying attention, if you're being serious about it. If I see a lot of red, that you're just clicking, trying each one. You know, I see the 2s and the 3s like I was doing, 2, 3s, and 4s. It means to me that you are not taking it seriously, or you're not reading the questions, or you're not trying to get them right. And then I look at your average or your score, and I see that you probably didn't do well because you really weren't trying to understand the text or use the guiding questions to help you. So just to further ask you or let you know how important the guiding questions are, and that they are used and that they are seen by me. All right? Please, this is still academic. This is still about learning. This is still an opportunity for you to grow as a reader. So please take it seriously.